In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create a workflow in n8n. We'll walk through creating a new workflow, adding a trigger, attaching one or more actions, and testing everything so it runs the way you expect. I'll keep it straightforward and practical so you can follow along confidently. Start by creating a new workflow. In the n8n interface, look to the left pane and click the plus icon at the top. From the options that appear, select Workflow. This opens a blank canvas where you'll build your automation. Think of this as your workspace. Every node you add will appear here and connect to the others as your logic grows. Next, add your first step, which should be a trigger. Click the plus icon at the top right of the canvas to add your first node. In the search box, type the name of the trigger you want to use, or the name of the third-party app trigger you plan to start with. Once you pick a trigger, its configuration window appears. Fill out the parameters based on what that trigger requires. For example, a time-based trigger asks for a schedule, while an app-based trigger might ask for a specific resource or event to listen for. If you chose a third-party connected trigger, you'll need to log in or provide API credentials so n8n can talk to that service. Enter only the credentials you trust and keep them secure. After you set up your trigger, click the plus icon again to add your next step. Search for the action or multiple actions that you want to run when the trigger fires. Just like before, select the action node and complete its configuration. Each action's fields depend on the service and operation you've chosen, so take a moment to map any data from the trigger into the action fields where appropriate. Repeat this process for as many actions as you need, keeping your logic clear and consistent. Now it's time to test your workflow. Click. Execute on the trigger to run it and see how data flows into the next nodes. Then, reopen the configuration for each node and click Execute Step to test them individually. This helps you validate each part in isolation, confirm that fields are mapped correctly, and spot any issues early. If something doesn't behave as expected, adjust the parameters and run the step again until the results look right. That's all. You've created a workflow in n8n, connected your trigger and actions, and verified each step with targeted tests.